Amen.
Someone told me of a man who races thoroughbred racehorses, and one of his favorite words is class. He talks about one horse has class and another one does not, and how this class can make the difference in a race. That is a little puzzling to me, because it seems to me the horse that can run fast can win the race, whether it has class or not. So what did he mean by the word class? According to this man, class is calling on reserved energy. Class is the ability to overcome any number of challenges during a race. Class does not mean that you never get tired, but it does mean that you never show it. Class does not mean that you never get tempted to quit sometimes, but it does mean that you never actually do. And in the final yards of the race, class makes the difference. The title of my talk is Perseverance. But it could very well have been class, because they seem to be very similar qualities. Whatever the word you want to use, this is an extremely important quality we all must have or develop if we really want to achieve anything significant. After all, this quality is bred into racehorses over many generations. Can the human equivalent of class be learned? If so, how can we get some of this stuff called perseverance? To a great extent, perseverance can be learned. By far, one of the powerful tools you can use in developing perseverance is a set of challenging, highly rewarding, and well-defined goals. Goals are made to a very success-oriented person. Without them, we are just playing around. Goal setting and achievement is an art, but we are talking about perseverance. Sure, there will be times you feel like you're spinning your wheels, but with genuine perseverance, you will always get out of the rut. But without it, you won't even be able to start your engine. The opposite of perseverance is procrastination. Perseverance means you never quit. Procrastination means you never get started. Ask people who procrastinate, and you will often hear something like this. I can't do this when I am interrupted by phone calls. I can't work when I have a headache. Something has to happen before I start this. Do you see what is happening here? They will even say that that's the way I am. They don't realize the fact that the very attitude will cost them. The basis of procrastination could be fear of failure. They are still paralyzed by fear. I'm going to tell you how you can turn procrastination into perseverance. I'm going to be very specific on these two principles. These two principles will foster productivity and perseverance instead of passivity and procrastination. My first principle is 3 words long. And it is break it down. Suppose you want to write a book of 400 pages novel. And if you are like most people, that will be an impossible task. How about writing a page and a quarter for one year? Do you think you could do it? Now this task seems to be more manageable. Keep it out, nothing more, nothing less. Keep this up for 1 year and you will publish your book. My second technique for defeating procrastination is also 3 words long. And it is write it down. You are going to make a record of how you actually spend your time. You're going to keep a diary of how you actually spend your day. When you go to the groceries, when you go to lunch, when you log into Facebook, write a quick note of the time you started the activity and the time you finished on a small notebook. You must do this as soon as you finish the activity. And if it is not manageable, do it as soon as possible. But make sure you make an entry at least every 30 minutes. And you must do this for at least a week. This is just a process of making yourself aware of how you actually spend your time. When you are forced to write down the fact that you hung out at the coffee machine for 15 minutes, you will think twice about doing it tomorrow. You will naturally begin to reorganize your time and life. Break it down, write it out. Too easy to understand a powerful productivity techniques. That is how you put an end to procrastination. I began this talk with the mention of class in racehorses and how the best of them can overcome any number of challenges in a race. We don't know what motivates a racehorse, whether it's a bale of hay at the end of finish line or the thought of resting in a warm stall. You determine why you should persevere. Thank you all.